Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you who believe, la yaskhar qawmun min qawmin. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala moves on to those issues that break up individuals, not communities but individuals. The first of those issues that break up individuals is sukhriya. What does sukhriya mean? Scorning, looking down upon each other. Pride that we feel in the heart, arrogance that makes us look down upon people. What is arrogance? Arrogance, as Rasulullah said, is batr al-haq, okay, wa qahr al-rijal, meaning looking down upon people and to reject the truth. That's what arrogance is. When the truth comes, you reject it. When people come, you look down upon them. Does that make sense? Right. So of the types of attitude that our arrogant person has is that he scorns human beings. That's why Allah says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you believe, la yaskhar qawmun min qawmin. Let not anyone scorn any other Muslim. Asa ayyakunu khayran minhum. It may be that that other person is better than you. The other person is better in Islam than you. Right? Wala nisa. Now Allah Azza wa Jal says the same thing, but for women especially. Why? Because of course, unfortunately our sisters do this a lot more than brothers. They go, huh? You know that look on the face? You know those expressions women have? Do you know how women can do an expression with your face and kill you with their looks? Those expressions I'm talking about, guys. Okay? The scorning expression, that's what Allah says. وَلَا نِسَاءٌ مِّن نِسَاء. And not any women from any other women. عَسَىٰ أَن يَكُنَّ خَيْرًا مِّنْهُنْ. It may be that they are better than them. So ikhwati, my brothers and sisters in Islam, sukhriya is looking down upon individuals irrespective of their level of Islam, only on the matter of some worldly matter, worldly issue. What is a worldly issue? For example, a worldly issue could be their status, the amount of wealth that they have, how rich they are, what family they come from, what nationality they're from. So what are you? Oh, you're Bengali. Me? I'm British. Okay? You know, that's scorning, isn't it? So the British is trying to scorn the Bengali here. Does that make sense? Okay? Where do you live? Oh, you live in Ambang? Me? I live in Mont Kiara, Tamantun. Okay? Do you understand where I'm coming from? You scorn people. What do you drive? Oh, you drive a Myvi? Which model? 2000? Okay. Me, I drive a BMW. 2014. You mean you're scorning upon human beings. Upon what? Upon human worldly matters. Does that make sense? And this is what this dunya is about. Scorning others because of some worldly matter that we want to compete on top of. لا يسخر قوم من قوم عسى يكونوا خيرا منهم. By the way, scorning doesn't always happen from the rich to the poor. It also, or many of the times, happens from the poor to the rich. Don't leave him alone. That guy, he's spoiled. Yeah, Allah gave him too much anyway. You know, it's like just wait. You know, Allah's going to take it away from him very soon. You know, it can happen from the poor to the rich too. You know, from the underprivileged or less privileged to the more privileged. So it can happen from both. Let no one scorn each other. One of the reasons why this verse was revealed, as some of the scholars said, because Safiya radiallahu ta'ala anha, who was one of the wives of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, she was a great cook. She used to cook really well. And the Prophet ﷺ liked her food. And plus she was a princess. Remember, she was a Jewish princess who accepted Islam, right? And when Khaybar was taken over, Rasulullah ﷺ got her as his prize, and he married her, and her freedom was her mahr. Okay? So Safiya radiallahu ta'ala anha, when she used to make good food and she was pretty, some of the other people became jealous. And so one of them replied and said, don't worry about the Jewish woman. I mean, she's not Jewish, she was Jewish. Now she's not Jewish. You know what I'm trying to say? So they mocked her by calling her Jewish. Does that make sense, Ikhwani? Looked down upon her. So this was a sukhriya. And this is what Allah Azza wa Jal, and that is why Allah especially said, وَلَا نِسَاءٌ مِّن نِسَاء عَسَىٰ أَن يَكُنَّ خَيْرًا مِّنْهُنْ. It may be that the other woman is better than you, so do not scorn them.